Changes in cellular growth patterns. The first is retrogressive changes. In retrogressive, organs or tissues are smaller than normal. In developmental defects, aplasia is an incomplete or defective development of a tissue or organ. It is most commonly seen in one of paired structures, for example, kidneys, gonads, and adrenals. In agenesia, it is non-appearance of an organ. Hypoplasia is a failure of an organ to reach its full mature size, and atresia is a failure of an organ to form an opening. For example, biliary atresia, which results to an colic stool. On the other hand, atrophy is a decrease in size of a normally mature tissue or organ. There is physiologic and pathologic atrophy. Physiologic occurs as a natural consequence of maturation, and pathologic is a consequence of a disease. One example of physiologic atrophy is the thymus, which undergoes decrease in size during puberty. While in pathologic atrophy, atrophy of muscles can occur with diseases of the motor nerves or diseases of the muscle tissue itself. For example, the Guillain-Barré syndrome. The second change in cellular growth is a progressive, which organs or tissues are larger than normal. In hypertrophy, tissue size increases because of size increase of individual cells. For example, increase of size of uterus in pregnancy. In hyperplasia, the tissue increases because of increase in number of cells making up the tissue. The two categories are physiologic and pathologic. Pathologic hyperplasia is an abnormal increase in cell division. A common pathologic hyperplasia in women occurs in the endometrium and is called endometriosis. On the other hand, physiologic hyperplasia has two types, compensatory and hormonal. In compensatory hyperplasia, it permits tissue and organ regeneration, while in hormonal hyperplasia, it occurs mainly in organs that depend on estrogen. Metaplasia is a reversible transformation of one differentiated cell type to another differentiated cell type. Barrett's esophagus, as presented, is an abnormal change in the cells of the lower esophagus due to chronic stomach acid exposure. Second, dysplasia, which refers to an abnormality of development or an epithelial anomaly of growth and differentiation. Examples of dysplasia include epithelial dysplasia of the cervix, which is detected by an abnormal pap smear. Third is anaplasia. Anaplasia is a condition of cells with poor cellular differentiation, losing the morphological characteristics of mature cells and their orientation with respect to each other and to endothelial cells. And the last is neoplasia. Neoplasia is a type of abnormal and excessive growth of tissue. This abnormal growth usually forms a mass, which is called a tumor. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe for more videos.